In the heart of the medieval Balkans, a new power rose to challenge Byzantium, the Bulgarian Empire. Emerging from the union of Slavs and Bulgars in the late 7th century, this kingdom forged its identity between East and West. The Danube frontier, once guarded by Rome, now echoed with Bulgarian cavalry. Their rise marked a new era when the balance of power in southeastern Europe shifted forever. From the ashes of nomadic tribes, the Bulgarians built an empire of stone and spirit, ambitious, fierce, and destined to rival Constantinople itself. The first Bulgarian capital, Pliska, stood as a symbol of permanence. Surrounded by thick stone walls and vast courtyards, it became the heart of the young empire. From here, early rulers like Khan Asparuh and Tervel shaped a kingdom that blended steppe traditions with Slavic roots. Pliska's architecture reflected both nomadic strength and imperial aspiration. Wooden halls beside Byzantine-style palaces. This fusion gave the Bulgarian Empire a dual identity, warrior and builder, conqueror and diplomat. From these walls, Bulgaria would grow into a formidable rival of Byzantium. In its early years, the Bulgarian Empire was both ally and threat to Byzantium. The emperors in Constantinople alternated between diplomacy and war, using gold or armies to contain the Bulgars. Under Khan Tervel, Bulgaria even aided Emperor Justinian II in reclaiming his throne, earning lands and prestige. Yet peace never lasted long. As both empires expanded, the medieval Balkans became a chessboard of intrigue and shifting alliances. Suspicion and ambition soon turned former allies into enemies.
By the 9th century, religion transformed the empire. Under Boris I, the Bulgarians adopted Christianity, shifting from pagan rituals to the faith of empires. This decision was both spiritual and political, a bridge to Byzantine culture and European recognition. The capital of Pliska gave way to Preslav, adorned with churches and schools. Monks translated sacred texts into the Slavic tongue, giving birth to the Cyrillic alphabet. With faith came unity, and with unity came strength. The Bulgarian Empire had entered a golden age.
Under Tsar Simeon I, the Bulgarian Empire reached its zenith. Educated in Constantinople, Simeon blended Byzantine intellect with Bulgarian ambition. His reign from 893 to 927 turned Bulgaria into the most powerful state in the Balkans. Scholars filled his court, artists adorned his capital, and soldiers guarded vast frontiers. Yet beneath this cultural brilliance burned rivalry. Simeon dreamed not just of peace, but of replacing Byzantium as the empire of the East.
The peace between the Bulgarian Empire and Byzantium soon collapsed into war. Simeon, once a scholar, became a warrior king. His army swept across Thrace, defeating the Byzantine forces in a series of brutal battles. The clash at Achilles in 917 became legendary. Bulgarian cavalry crushed the imperial army, and the road to Constantinople lay open. For a moment, it seemed that the medieval Balkans belonged to Bulgaria alone. Yet Constantinople's walls stood unbroken, a constant reminder that even glory had limits.
After his victories, Tsar Simeon dreamed of transforming Preslav into a new Constantinople. He crowned himself Emperor of the Bulgarians and Romans, a title that infuriated the Byzantine court. Preslav became a center of medieval learning, where golden domes shone over monasteries and scholars wrote in the new Cyrillic script. Diplomats, poets, and theologians filled his palace halls. Yet behind the splendor, war drained the empire's strength. Simeon's dream of ruling both Bulgarians and Byzantines remained unfulfilled, but his legacy endured for centuries.
After Simeon's death, his successors faced the impossible task of preserving his empire. Tsar Peter I sought peace with Byzantium, marrying a Byzantine princess and securing fragile stability. But the medieval Balkans were restless. Internal revolts and external raids weakened Bulgaria. The empire that once thundered with victory now trembled under its own weight. Still, Bulgarian culture flourished. Monasteries copied sacred texts, and the Orthodox faith became deeply rooted in the people's hearts. In the 10th century, new threats emerged from the north. The Kievan Rus, fierce and ambitious, swept down the Danube, seeking plunder and power. Bulgaria found itself caught between the Rus and Byzantium, both eager to control the Balkans. The empire's decline had begun, but its people fought with desperate valor. Every village fortified, every monastery prayed for deliverance. It was an age of fear, but also of defiance.
In 971, the end of the First Bulgarian Empire seemed inevitable. The Byzantine Emperor John Tzimskis marched north, defeating the Rus and seizing Preslav itself. The golden city of Simeon fell under the imperial eagle. Churches burned, libraries plundered, and the proud Bulgarian crown was taken to Constantinople. Yet even in defeat, the spirit of the nation survived. The mountains of the west became a refuge for rebels and monks who swore that Bulgaria would rise again.
From the ashes of Preslav rose a new leader, Tsar Samuel. A warrior of iron will, he moved the center of power westward to Ohrid. His reign from 997 to 1014 rekindled Bulgarian independence and defied Byzantine dominance. Samuel ruled over vast lands stretching from the Adriatic to the Black Sea, earning respect even from his enemies. To the medieval Balkans, he was a symbol of resistance, a second Simeon forged in fire.
The struggle between Tsar Samuel and the Byzantine Emperor Basil II defined the destiny of the medieval Balkans. For 2 decades, their armies clashed in endless campaigns, mountain ambushes, river battles, and sieges. The land itself bore the scars of empire. Villages vanished and fields turned red, yet neither side yielded. Bulgaria fought not just for territory, but for survival. Byzantium sought not conquest, but vengeance.
In the summer of 1014, Basil II struck decisively at the Battle of Kleidion. The Bulgarian army, trapped in a narrow valley, fought desperately but was overwhelmed. The Byzantine victory was brutal. Legend said Basil blinded 15,000 captives, sending them back to Samuel in columns of misery. When the Tsar saw them, grief struck him down. Bulgaria's courage remained immortal, but its independence bled away under the shadow of Byzantium.
After Samuel's death, resistance faltered. By 1018, Bulgaria was conquered and absorbed into the Byzantine Empire. Basil II, now called the Bulgar Slayer, celebrated in Constantinople. But the victory came at great cost. Decades of war had drained both sides. The First Bulgarian Empire was gone, but its spirit endured in faith, language, and memory. Beneath Byzantine rule, the dream of independence slept, waiting for the right moment to awaken.
For nearly 2 centuries, Bulgaria vanished from maps. The Byzantine administration ruled harshly, but the people preserved their faith and tongue in hidden monasteries. Legends of Simeon and Samuel passed from father to son, whispered by candlelight. The medieval Balkans seemed calm, yet beneath that stillness lay an unbroken will. Bulgaria's soul endured in silence, like embers waiting for breath.
In 1185, the embers flared again. Two brothers, Asen and Peter, led a revolt against Byzantine taxes and oppression. From the fortress of Tarnovo, the Bulgarians proclaimed a new empire. The Second Bulgarian Empire rose swiftly, reclaiming lands and pride. Byzantium, weakened by crusades and corruption, could no longer suppress them. Once more, the Balkans trembled under the hoofs of Bulgarian cavalry. Under Tsar Ivan Asen II, Bulgaria entered another golden age. Tarnovo became known as the Second Constantinople, a city of scholars, merchants, and stone palaces. Trade flowed from the Adriatic to the Black Sea, and the empire's influence stretched across the medieval Balkans. Churches gleamed with frescoes, and Orthodox culture flourished once again. Bulgaria had reclaimed its destiny.
But empires rise and fall. By the late 14th century, the Ottoman Turks advanced into Europe. The divided Bulgarian tsardoms could not resist. One by one, Tarnovo, Fidon, and other cities fell. The medieval Bulgarian Empire, once a rival of Byzantium, now faced a new conqueror from the east. The Ottoman crescent replaced the Orthodox cross, and centuries of darkness began.
Even under Ottoman rule, Bulgarian identity survived through church, language, and folklore. The memory of the medieval empire became a source of hope. The Cyrillic script spread across Eastern Europe, shaping Slavic civilization. The Orthodox faith anchored communities through centuries of hardship. The Bulgarians had lost their empire, but never their soul.
Today, the story of the Bulgarian Empire stands as one of courage, brilliance, and endurance. For centuries, it rivaled Byzantium, sometimes friend, often foe, always proud. The ruins of Preslav, the frescoes of Tarnovo, and the legends of Simeon and Samuel remind the world of a nation that once challenged empires. In the chronicles of medieval Europe, the Bulgarian Empire remains not forgotten, but eternal.